On behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome all students, staff, parents, and community members to today's Board of Education meeting. I would like to remind everyone that this is a meeting of the Board of Education held in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business. It's not to be considered a public community meeting. There is time for public comment during the meeting in the public comment section on the agenda. Board members generally do not provide responses to questions during public participation. A copy of the unabridged board agenda is on the table. After the meeting, citizens are welcome to review it. Please make sure to sign in on the board sign-in sheet and silence your cell phones during the meeting. All right. Next, before we go to board comments, I'm just reviewing the public participation at meetings. Please state your name and address, your group affiliation, and what you're specifically going to address that is on today's agenda. Anyone wishing to address the board on other topics needs to follow our board policy and register their intent with our superintendent no later than 14 days prior to the meeting.
Once again, you're misinterpreting that bylaw. That is not accurate.
You're out of order.
Too bad.
That is the policy, and that will be enforced.
That is not the policy.
Yes, it is the policy. That is the policy. Okay. Al Martin.
I'll work on getting it ready, so when she tries to enforce this non-existent policy, I will.
I'm here to talk about the winter supplementals. I was asked by the athletic director to submit nominations for winter supplementals a long time ago. He advanced them to Superintendent Evans. Superintendent Evans put them on the agenda. I noticed on the agenda on Friday they weren't on there. Called Mr. Burek. He had no idea why they weren't on there. Called Mr. Evans on vacation. He had no idea why they weren't on there. I want to make sure the board understands that we're working all summer with our winter sports programs. We have camps for the kids. We have actually a youth camp today where our coaches come in and work. It's important that they know if they're going to get a contract before we ask them to work for 20, 25 days in the summer with our kids. And I think there's also a liability concern that you guys should be aware of when you don't have people hired and they're working with your kids all summer. So I just want, I'm up here every summer. It's the third straight summer I'm here to talk about this. And we're still up to the same shenanigans. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Meltz,